Okay, so imagine that you were like trying to deliberately find a bunch of really stupid comments by Christians. Where would you go? What would be the waters that you would go fishing in to find the most amazingly stupid Christian comments? What would you do, Jesus? Yeah, that's what I think too. We're going to go to a video that's called What is Evolution? Okay, so we're going to click on the video. Evolution is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. And I've watched Obama speak. Boy, you know, like those two things go together somehow. Anyone notice that he doesn't explain or show how one kind of animal can turn into another kind of animal? I mean, all he explained is how evolution acts within a species. Everyone knows this stuff. Show me proof of Darwinian evolution, and I will convert to evolution on the spot. 1. You don't convert to evolution. Evolution is a science, not a religion. I understand. All your little mind is capable of doing is seeing everything through God glasses. But please try. Science is not religion. As for one animal turning into another animal, that is not what evolution is. Evolution is simply what happens after a lot of changes occur over a very, very, very long period of time. Occur to a species over a, what I don't understand is why Christians refuse to get this simple fact. Even when I was a Christian, I got, in the beginning it was good. Then man invented God, and stupid was born.
There are two competing theories, creation and evolution. Somebody is wrong. Seriously wrong, big time wrong. One of them is not correct. And I happen to be a very strong believer in creation. And in the early 60s and late 50s, there was a real movement to rewrite all science curriculum in America to include evolution. They said, wow, we got to teach evolution because the Russians teach evolution in their science, and so we got to catch our American science up. And we have seen a dramatic decline in SAT scores and a dramatic rise in lots of problems. Sexually transmitted diseases have skyrocketed among teenagers since we took the moral standards out of our school. Divorce rates in this country have skyrocketed since the early 60s, when America became a pagan nation. Violent crime offenses have gone up 544%. Things are skyrocketing. Over half of the U.S. population believes the world is less than 10,000 years old. Over half. Folks, we got a problem. I think part of the problem is that stupid theory of evolution is included in the books as if it is a fact, and it's nothing but a pagan religion. Now, those who believe the world made itself because they're running from the Creator for some reason, they think we all got here from a cosmic burp about 20 billion years ago, and there is no purpose to life. You're nothing important. You're just a bit of protoplasm that washed up on the beach. You're only here to have fun. If it feels good, do it. There is no afterlife. But I happen to believe the world was instantly created, and there are some purposes for us to be here, and you better find out what they are. But Adolf Hitler said, the secret to getting somebody to believe a lie is constant repetition. Just keep telling them over and over and over. They'll believe it.
And there are some purposes for us to be here, and you better find out what they are. But Adolf Hitler said, the secret to getting somebody to believe a lie is constant repetition. Just keep telling them over and over and over. They'll believe it before it's over.
Isn't that what Christianity does? And the stupid was allowed to grow and multiply and be fruitful, and it covered the earth with even more stupid.
Before it's over with. Actually, the world is not billions of years old. It is not millions and billions of years old. It is not billions of years old. No. This world is not billions of years old. This world can't be billions of years old. This world's not billions of years old, and your grandpa was not a starfish. If you tell the lie long enough and loud enough and often enough, the people will believe it. You mean the earth is not millions of years old? No, it is not. The earth cannot be that old. This world is not billions of years old. It cannot be. This world is not millions of years old. The earth simply is not that old. It cannot be. Nothing can be billions of years old. No, this world cannot possibly be 70 billion years old. This world is not billions of years old. It cannot possibly be billions of years old. And I got enough stuff to go for hours. Well, look, if you tell the lie long enough and loud enough and often enough,
I to say I love you, but it came out kind of wrong, girl. It sounded like nobody do.
The atheist starts to feel their brains starting to contract in their skull. They just like want to just... As for this guy here, you kind of look at him and you wonder if his brain is going to start leaking out of his ears. He's that stupid. Oh my gosh. This is what I want to know. Was this real? Did somebody really say this to a group of kids once? I don't want to sound like a hypocrite, so I will now openly apologize to all the followers of the religion of atheism who have made the leap of faith required to believe in the theory of evolution. I wouldn't want you to bash me for my leap of faith believing in God. We should just agree to be tolerant of each other's belief systems. After all, I, and maybe you too, live in America where we have the right of freedom of religion and the right to exercise it openly. I have to say that I was rather harsh with my response to this guy, so just in case you think I'm a pure and wholesome person, this will probably shatter your perceptions of me. This is what I wrote him back. Can you be any more clueless? There's this thing. It's called a dictionary. It would be nice if you read it. An atheist is someone who does not believe in God. The reason atheists exist is because Christians like you fail to show any evidence for the existence of God. And atheists are people who require a little more to believe in something than a stupid book that is almost 100% wrong about everything. Show the evidence of your God, please, or shut the fuck up. I am not in a religion because I do not believe in your genocidal tribal war god. Atheists are not in a religion for not believing your stupid book's claims. You fail to convince, and then you rail against atheists because you fucking fail to convince. The failure is yours. Sorry. You have jack shit to back up your claims except a book, and I'm sorry. But for some people on this earth, your book isn't good enough to convince your claims are true. By the way, there exist mountains of evidence to support that evolution is true. It does not require any faith whatsoever to agree that likely evolution is how present life came to be. There exists zero evidence for the existence of the evil monster that you call God. So, next.
Tell the lie long enough and loud enough and often enough, the people will believe it. We believe the world was instantly created about 6,000 years ago. 4,400 years ago, there was a flood that destroyed the world. You see, first graders believe everything you tell them. They believe bananas are moldy spider legs. I believe 6,000 or 7,000 years ago, the world was instantly created. 4,400 years ago, there was a flood. If he hears that in first grade, second grade, third grade, fourth grade, after 15 or 20 years, he's going to believe it. I think Noah took dinosaurs on the ark. After the flood, I think man killed off most of the dinosaurs. Matter of fact, some species, there was a price put on their hide. If you could kill a Tyrannosaurus Rex, you would be a hero. But I think dinosaurs have lived with man all along.
If you could kill a Tyrannosaurus Rex, you would be a hero. But I think dinosaurs have lived with man all along.
I think dinosaurs have lived with man all along, and I think a few dinosaurs are still alive right now, today. Dinosaurs today in the 90s? Yeah. This one is a Blondosaurus, so you need to talk to her kind of slow. How many have ever heard of the Loch Ness Monster? The Loch Ness Monster is probably a plesiosaurus. Oh, that's crazy. No, it's not. Decisions that you make on what's right and what's wrong is based on whether you believe in creation or evolution. Is man just an animal? Is it okay to steal, rob, kill, murder? Maybe we were created. Well, then maybe that creator has some rules to live by. Maybe so. You better find out what they are and be doing them. Never mind, I'll explain it to you later.
Okay, so what have we learned from this video? Well, go to any video on YouTube that has anything remotely to do with science and go to the comments and check out the comments, and rather than see the responses from people who, you know, appreciate science, you're gonna see mythology more and more and more. As you page down, you will see more and more mythology. I don't know why, but wherever science is, so too is this mythology. Just has to be there, I guess. And what else have we learned? That there's some amazingly... I shudder to think if this guy is real. This guy in this video is real. You know, but there really are people that teach this crap. And they really teach this message to people. And people believe it. And this is the source of where these people come from that post the mythology on the science channels. So anyway, that's all. I just felt like making a video today about the problem of mythology wanting to intertwine with science wherever it finds it. It's kind of old sometimes. It just gets kind of old. It's the same stuff they say over and over and over, and it's just like, God, it's so old.